What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be taking you through look at my hair. I'm going to be taking you through our winter evening routine for Zion. It is now, it's like 5:30 in the evening, and I'm going to set up or get his bath ready, and I'm going to be taking you through what we do to keep him warm and all of that jazz. So let's go. So currently we still bath Zion every second day. So it is Friday right now. You'll see this video on Tuesday. So he's gonna bath tonight and then he will bath again on Sunday. We do that because he's still got really bad eczema, which is being helped by the lotion that we use. It's a medicated lotion. It's Epimax that's mixed with Advantin or Advantin. I don't know how, whatever way you say that. And then for his face, I'll show you the products just now. We use Pro Topic, which I need to go and get more of, but his skin is still super sensitive and he's still got terrible food allergies, so we bath him every second day. So this is the Epimax that is medicated. As you can see, it's got this label on it. Usually you just buy the tub like this, and this is the lotion that we use. So Sim and I use this lotion that's not medicated. Zion's one has got Advantin. And then for his face we use this. It's called Pro Topic. It is also medicated, but it's a little bit gentler than Advantin on his face. So what I'm going to do right now is take everything that I need to our room where the bathtub is, and then get him ready that side. So I couldn't find his pajamas in his compactor because they were in the clean laundry bin, so I just pulled these out from there. I'm not ironing them because I don't feel like it. So in winter he sleeps in this long pajama set, like this, and we stopped letting him. He's got one of these with the feet because he likes to walk around barefoot and hardly wears his slippers. So he'll wear this and then wear underneath it a long sleeved top like this one, and then wear a pair of socks. His socks, when we buy socks for him, we always try to get ones with these little grip things underneath, because like I said, he likes to take his his slippers off and walk around barefoot. So when he climbs out of the bath, I will put him in an all-in-one nappy like this. It's got a liner on already. Looks like this if you're not familiar with an all-in-one nappy. And then just before he goes to bed, I will change him in to a pocket nappy like this one. So we don't change nappies anymore at nighttime, but this has got 3 inserts. That's 1, 2, 3 instead of 2. So usually if we use a pocket nappy in the daytime, it's got 2 inserts, but we boosted with a 3rd one so that if he urinates at night, then it doesn't leak, which we've actually been having issues with in terms of leaking. I think because he's drinking so much water during the daytime, but we'll see how we're going to resolve that. But yeah, that's what he wears at nighttime. And then once he gets out the bath, I will put his slippers on them, which they don't stay on for that long. So I start by closing all windows and curtains to make sure that the room is warm. And then I switch the gas heater on. He gets dressed in our room just because the bathtub is in our room and it's easier for us to move him from the bath to our room. And the gas heater warms the room up much quicker than his electric heater. Then I go and run his bath. I usually jump in the bathtub with him, but today I decided not to because I wanted to have a bath by myself without having a toddler splashing in my face, and I just wanted to be alone for my bath time. He loves bath time, but doesn't have that many bath toys, mainly because I don't know what toys to get him for bath time. These rubber duckies, I often have heard that they get moldy on the inside, so I've been staying away from them. So if you can suggest some toys for us for bath time specifically, you can do so in the comment section. I then pour some lavender oil in there to help him calm down and get a good night's rest. So now his bath is ready. We don't use any bubbles for his bath. Whether it's summer, winter, autumn, spring, we do not use bubbles because they strip his skin of the natural moisture that the skin creates. And in winter time, we don't wash his hair that often, especially right now because we've been struggling with an ear infection for the past about 3 weeks. And we're going to see his doctor on Friday for a follow-up appointment to just check if everything is still a-okay. So generally, if I do wash his hair, I use these Native Child Kids products, which I mentioned in another video that I will link above, and you will see how I do his hair and his natural hair care routine. But because it's winter and because he baths in the evenings, I don't wash his hair that often. If it's a day that I know that I need to wash his hair, like for example when he eats, he sometimes puts food in his hair, I will bath him a little bit earlier, like during the daytime around 2 or 3 or just after he's eaten his lunch, so that he's not so cold and that his hair gets time to dry. I don't use any heat on his hair, it will just dry naturally, you know, air dry. We're done with bath time. Obviously I couldn't show you that because my child is naked. I just need to clean up now. So for bath time, he's allowed to splash and have fun and all that jazz. I let him splash, it's just water. I can just mop it up afterwards when he's done and he's out of the bath. He had a poopy nappy before he got in the bath. So what I'm going to do now with the bath water is obviously take his toys out. That's my scrubber, he threw it in there, and his washcloth. Take all of that out and then rinse the poo nappy in this water and then put it in to the other dirty nappies. If you've watched how I cloth diaper my nappies, you'll know what I do with the dirty ones. And then just close his emulsifying ointment. This is what we use to bath him. It just keeps his body moisturized. We don't use any soap, you know, the usual brands of kids soaps. And yeah. So Zion's having his dinner and I wanted to show you how we set up his room in the winter time. He is in his room. He has been in his room by himself since 6 months old. We still set up a baby monitor so that we can hear him when he cries. But I mean, even when the baby monitor's off, baby boy cries so loud, I can hear him. But I wanted to show you how his room looks, or how his bed setup looks. So let's do that. So this is his cot. We lowered the bed as soon as he came into his room by himself, and lo and behold, he started sitting up when I did that. And so for winter time, so he never slept with loose blankets before. He was either swaddled, and then when we unswaddled him, we got this sleep sack. This is a summer one, but we've sort of layered up a bit for the winter time. I will show you how now. Let's start off with this. So this blanket, it's just his mattress with a fitted sheet like that, and then we put a blanket underneath so that he's a little bit warmer. Makes a difference, if you get me, you know, because the mattress is so low, close to the floor, which has got a rug, but under the rug it is tiled and not wooden floors or carpeted. It just makes it a little bit warmer. And then next comes his summer sleeping bag. We still use this. This was for 6 to 18 months. He's 16 months. We still use this because he's getting very tall and his head actually like reaches like up to here when he's standing in his cot. And so it is to deter him from climbing out of his cot. So he gets into that, but before that he climbs into this. So this is sort of like for a newborn, but it goes, he climbs in and we close it like this, and then his arms come out there. But this goes in here. We did not use these at all when he was a newborn, just because I wasn't comfortable with them. For newborns, I mean, a newborn can fit all the way in here, and I was not comfortable with that. Although they don't roll or move much, but I was not comfortable with that. So we didn't use this until, I want to say, this winter. And so he goes in there like that. And then lastly, obviously this is zipped up so that he doesn't climb out of his cot. And then lastly, you put this blanket on him like that, and then the blanket is tucked into the sides of the bed before he sleeps. So Zion never slept with loose blankets before 12 months, and I want to say even in 12 months, yeah, he did not really sleep with the loose blanket until it got really cold. So I was like really strict about safe sleep practices in terms of him sleeping on his back and not on his side. No loose blankets before the age of 1. No loveys in his cot. He still does not sleep with a lovey because he sleeps with like 6 dummies still in his cot before the age of 1. But when we do away with the pacifier, I might get him a lovey. There's a very expensive one that I've got my eye on. It costs 1,000 rand. But I will do a video of how we're weaning him off dummies and all of that when we get there, and that's probably going to be in the next 2 months. I am so scared. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't do well with no sleep. You know, every time I think about transitioning him from something to something, I just think we're going to lose sleep, you know. But it is what it is. So that's how we do his bedroom setup. There's a heater in the corner over there which we switch on an hour before he goes to bed. So he sleeps between 7 and 7:30. We switch it on an hour before he goes to bed, and then we will leave it on until one of us goes to bed. So the last person to go to sleep will be the one to come and switch the heater off and rewind the white noise. He still has white noise and lullabies for his sleep and doesn't do very well without them. I'm not too concerned about switching that off really. I sleep with white noise, especially when he's awake. If I want to nap and Zion is awake, I need white noise to cut that noise out, to cut his noise out. So that is it. We're going to do a bedtime story tonight, and yeah, that's it. You ready for the animal farm? Which animal is that? He goes moo. It's a cow. Which animal is this? No, it was bah.
Yeah.
A sheep. Yay! I love you. Okay.
Hi.
I love you, love you, love you. Had a very good day with you.
Hi.
Say bye. Bye bye. Mwah.
No.
Here we go.